Students, let's have a look at this question. A man stands on a tree 150 centimeter high and sees a boat at an angle of depression of 74 degrees. Find the distance of the boat from the base of the tree. Excuse me. Option A, 52 centimeter, B, 43, C, 40 centimeter, D, 15, of course. This is a jump question. This question is under the angle of elevation and the depression. Before you start solving it, you need to use a pictorial representation of this question before you know what you are solving. Solution. They said a man stands on a tree 150 centimeter high. A man standing on a tree 150 centimeter high. 150 centimeter high, and sees a boat at an angle of depression of 74. Of course, like I told you, this question is under angle of elevation and depression. You form your angle. That is right angle triangle. You form your angle. Are we there? And they said, and sees a boat at an angle of depression of 74 degrees. Here is 150 and an angle of depression of. The man's eyes is located here. This is where he's looking from the top of the on top of the tree. So this is from the top of the tree. Then this is the boat. This is the boat, and this is the water body. Are we there? So his eyes is in between here, which is the angle of depression is 74 degrees. This is a pictorial representation of the question that was asked. But for convenience sake, or let's just represent it with x, y, z to make it more easier for us to solve. That is x, y, z, and we are looking for the distance of the boat from the base of the tree. That is y, z is what we are looking for. And there is something I want you to still remember. Let me take your mind back to the mathematics we know so far. We are looking for the angle here. If you can remember, 74 is known, the angle of depression, but the angle inside this place is not known. If you remember your four cardinal points, your north, south, east, and west. This angle of depression is formed here and is given as 74. See what you are looking for. If you want to get this angle, the only thing you are going to do, since this place is 90 degrees, this place is 90 degrees, 90 and 90. All around is what? 360 degrees. So for you to get the angle here, you now say 90 minus 74, which will give you what? 16. So our angle here is 16 degrees. Are we together? Yeah. So the next thing you are going to do now is what? To use the method called what? SOHCAHTOA. Most of us must have been conversant with SOHCAHTOA. SOHCAHTOA. Sine is what? Opposite over hypotenuse. Cos is adjacent over hypotenuse. And tan is opposite over adjacent. So your angle is formed here, and this place you're looking for, which is YZ, is what? Is your opposite, and the adjacent is given. Hypotenuse is not given. So we are using tan, which is opposite all over adjacent. We now say that tan theta is equals to, opposite is what? YZ, which is not known, all over the adjacent. Opposite all over adjacent. The adjacent is 150, is given. It's 150. Are we there? So, but remember, your tan theta is tan 16 is equals to YZ all over 150. And you're looking for YZ, so you will do what? You cross multiply. That means that YZ is equals to 150 multiplied by tan 16 degrees. YZ is equals to 150 multiplied by tan 16 degrees is well, I think is 0.2867. You use your calculator to check it. 0.2687. 0.2687, that's your tan 60. Then your YZ is equals to 150 times 0.2687. Automatically we give you back the 43 cent answer. Are we together? So you don't need to be scared of angle of elevation and depression. Use your pictorial representation and get back to your final answer.